It's that time of year again where the long yet short off-season is starting to whittle away and the first race of the new season is about to take place. So without further ado, let's take a look at just a few of the drivers trying to race their way into Saturday's A main in the prestigious Chili Bowl Nationals. This is an entry list guide to the 35th annual Chili Bowl Nationals. From Germantown, Tennessee for Swindell Motorsports with Mike Curb is the John Christner Trucking, Bear Archery, WB Services, Premier Truck Group South Bay Partners, Spike Chassis. Number 1 is Slammin' Sammy Swindell. Between Sammy and his son Kevin, the Swindell family has accounted for 9 Chili Bowl Nationals victories. Sammy will be trying to make that 10 come Saturday. In the second Swindell Motorsports entry from Sutter, California, driving the John Christner Trucking, Bear Archery, WB Services, Premier Truck Group, South Bay Partners, Spike Chassis. Number 39 is Logan Seavey. Logan proved his talent back in 2018 by winning the USAC National Midget Series Championship, and some of you might remember him from when he led 53 laps in the 2018 NASCAR Truck Series Dirt Derby at Eldora. Seavey finished 4th in last year's Chili Bowl after starting 11th, making him easily one of the smartest dark horse picks for this year's running. From Lemoore, California, and the lone Tarleton Motorsports Tarleton & Sons Complete Parts and Equipment King Chassis number 21T making his Chili Bowl debut is World of Outlaws star Carson Macedo. Macedo will be driving one of only 2 King chassis in this year's race, the other being driven by the defending champion Kyle Larson, so it appears Macedo will have the car to get it done. Bringing his own car for the second year in a row with Paul Silva from Elk Grove, California, driving the MAV TV JV1 Group Durst Tarleton & Sons King Chassis number 01 is your defending champion Young Money Kyle Larson. Larson will be making his 14th Chili Bowl appearance and will be looking to become only the 4th driver in history to win back-to-back Chili Bowl Nationals. From Greenfield, Indiana, driving for Alex Bowman Racing in the Valvoline US Auto Cure Super Soakers number 55V is CJ Leary. CJ is a regular in the USAC Sprint Car Series and has made the A main for Alex Bowman Racing the last 2 years, finishing 8th in 2019 and 17th in 2020. This year he is looking to improve and become a legitimate contender for the win in the A main. Driving the second entry, normally driven by Alex Bowman from Anaheim, California, driving the Valvoline US Auto Cure number 55X is Jake Swanson. Jake has attempted the Chili Bowl 7 times, and Bowman believes Swanson and Leary will complement each other very well, but only time will tell if Bowman exiting the driver's seat will truly help the team or not. For years, the Chili Bowl has seen quite a few appearances from the IndyCar world. This year, though, it appears that is whittled down to one driver. Making his second Chili Bowl appearance, he is the 2019 Indianapolis 500 Rookie of the Year and former Haas F1 test driver. Driving for Dave Mack Motorsports from Woodbury, Connecticut in the Moray Group, Webco Industries, Arai, WR1, DA Macintosh Spike Chassis number 10 is Santino Ferrucci. Ferrucci feels with extra testing going into this year, he believes he can do a solid job with his goal to make the A main in his prelim night. With a good team behind him like Dave Mack Motorsports and more experience, Ferrucci's goal could very well be accomplished. For Keith Kunz Motorsports, driving the Rowdy Energy Drink Pit Pay TRD IWX Bullet by Spike number 97 from St. Helena, California is Rico Abreu. The 2-time Chili Bowl Nationals champion is seen as the biggest threat to beating the powerhouse duo of Kyle Larson and Christopher Bell, who have for the majority dominated the Chili Bowl the last several years now. Coming off of a top 5 finish in 2020, Rico is hunting number 3, making just his second Chili Bowl National start once again for Keith Kunz from Pen Grove, California, driving the Mobile 1 JBL TRD Curb Records Bullet by Spike number 67 is Buddy Kofoid. Buddy received high praise from his competitors after his rookie showing in 2020, and after a full season racing for Keith Kunz, I think most of us are eager to see what Kofoid can do in the future. From Bixby, Oklahoma, driving the Toyota Mobile 1 JBL Bullet by Spike number 71K is Cannon McIntosh. McIntosh was one of the surprises of 2020, winning his prelim night and then going on to finish 3rd in the A main. Look for Cannon McIntosh to be right back in the thick of it in 2021. Attempting his first Chili Bowl from Redwood City, California, driving the Home Smiles JBL Mobile 1 TRD Bullet by Spike number 97K, your 2020 ARCA Menards West Series champion, Jesse Love. Jesse will be joining Kyle Larson among the list of drivers who have had to get special approval to run the Chili Bowl at age 15, as he will actually be turning 16 on Thursday. Feel old yet? One of the feel-good stories heading into this year's Chili Bowl is the winner of the Keith Kunz Motorsports Give Back Classic, which for those of you who don't know is a non-wing micro-sprint race held at Millbridge Raceway in North Carolina, where the winner is given either a free ride in the Chili Bowl for Keith Kunz, or if the driver elects, they can also just receive $15,000. The winner of the 2020 Give Back Classic was Brian Carber, but being the blue-collar racer he is, he knew he would have to decline the ride in the Chili Bowl and accept the $15,000 cash. But once word came out, a GoFundMe was started which raised enough money so that Brian Carber could in fact still race for Keith Kunz Motorsports at the Chili Bowl. So driving the Keith Kunz Motorsports Give Back Classic JBL Mobile 1 TRD Bullet by Spike number 71X from Pipersville, Pennsylvania is Brian Carber. Now, from the Clausen Marshall Racing Stable from South Bend, Indiana, driving the Driven to Save Life Spike 00C, the Rocket Man, Ryan Newman. This will actually only be Ryan Newman's second Chili Bowl start. In 2020, he won the E feature and only came 2 spots away from advancing to the C feature. In his second attempt, I would expect Ryan Newman to do even better. From Indianapolis, Indiana, driving the NOS Energy Spike number 7C is USAC star Sunshine Tyler Courtney. The Indiana USAC star has most recently been venturing into wing 410 racing, and just recently announced that he and Clausen Marshall Racing will be full-time in the All-Star Circuit of Champions in 2021. Courtney is good in anything he drives. Expect him to do well come Saturday. From Olive Branch, Mississippi, driving the NOS Energy Spike number 17S, making his 17th Chili Bowl start, is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. The NASCAR star has made starts in the Chili Bowl dating back to 2005, and you might not know this, but the 2-time Xfinity Series champion is better on dirt than he is on asphalt. Ricky has the car and experience, but he just has to put it all together this week, making his 11th start in the Chili Bowl from Norman, Oklahoma, a 3-time champion of the race, driving for Chad Boat Industries in the iRacing Pristine Auction KNC Drywall Spike number 84X is Christopher Bell. Bell can become the second driver to reach 4 Chili Bowl wins and become tied with Kevin Swindell for second most all-time wins. When in Tulsa, Bell means business, and I expect him to be at the front on Saturday. Another driver coming from the ARCA Menards West Series in 2020 from Fresno, California, driving the PristineAuction.com Spike number 84 is Gio Scelzi. Gio is the son of famous drag racer Gary Scelzi, and although he found some success in ARCA, he announced that he'll be going back to full-time racing on dirt in 2021. From Clute, Texas, driving the DriveWFX.com, PristineAuctions.com, Spike number 87 is Aaron Reitzel. Reitzel is not here to make friends, but he will be running up front, and that's a fact. Reitzel recently announced that he will be racing the Roth Motorsports number 83 full-time in the World of Outlaws in 2021. So Reitzel is looking to kick off a big year in his career in a big way. From Canton, Illinois, driving the NOS Energy, PristineAuction.com, KNC Drywall, Spike number 89 is USAC star Chris Windom. Windom has made his name known by making starts in the Indy Light Series Freedom 100, but if you've ever seen him in his element, you'll know that Chris Windom is simply put the real deal. Sticking with the Indiana USAC stars from Ione, California, driving for RMS Racing in the NOS Energy EnviroFab Response Management Services Guest Performance Spike number 2J, making his 14th start, is Justin Grant. From San Jose, California, for RMS Racing, driving the EnviroFab Response Management Services Guest Performance Spike number 7X is Timez Thomas Meserol. If you want to look smart on the internet, root for Timez, because last year if he wasn't stuck across the country and could have made it to Tulsa in time for his dash, I think he would have done a lot better in the A-Main. Timez is definitely my underdog pick. Driving for himself in the American Bank of Oklahoma, Carmen Trucking, Hayes Custom Homes, Doherty Bros Construction, Hop and Sack Convenience Stores, Spike number 21 from Owasso, Oklahoma, is Darren Pittman. Pittman is the 2013 World of Outlaws champion and has recently retired from full-time competition. The Oklahoma native made his first Chili Bowl start in 1997 and still has yet to capture a victory. I'm sure this is one Pittman wants to cross off the bucket list ASAP. From Angola, Indiana, for Matt Wood Racing, the Elk Grove Ford Sundollar Restoration Spike number 37W is the first annual BC 39 champion Zeb Wise. A fan favorite from Coleman, Alabama, driving the Royal Truck Bodies Elk Grove Ford, number 47W, is KTJ Kevin Thomas Jr. Another USAC star, Kevin Thomas Jr. would be another safe pick as a dark horse if he can make his way into the A-Main on Saturday. After being absent from the Chili Bowl in 2020, a familiar face returns driving the Elk Grove Ford. Spike, number 57W from Enumclaw, Washington, is former NASCAR Cup Series star Casey Kane. Casey made his first Chili Bowl start back in 2000 and, like Pittman, has yet to claim a driller. Even though he has to shake the cobwebs off, I'm sure we'll see Casey fighting as hard as ever. Getting into a swing of NASCAR names, from Mitchell, Indiana, driving the Texaco Cut Stone Bear Archery Circle B Diecast Spike number 5 is Chase Briscoe. You may or may not know this, but Chase Briscoe is very passionate about dirt racing. He doesn't get to do it as often as I'm sure he would like to, but he is very good and very capable of making a good run at a driller in 2021. Now for the driver I'm sure you all clicked on the video for. From Dawsonville, Georgia, he is your 2020 NASCAR Cup Series champion and will be driving the Dia Edge CNC Tooling and Rock Tools Texaco Cut Stone Bear Archery Spike number 9E, Chase Elliott. Chase will be making his rookie start in the Chili Bowl, and while he doesn't have a lot of dirt experience, he looked very racy at Millbridge in December. It's anyone's guess how far he will make it in the alphabet soup, but who knows? Maybe he can get into the A-Main. This year, driving for Glenn Stiers in the Avani Windows and Doors Bullet number 2G is JJ Yaley. JJ made his first start back in 1994, and like many others, still has yet to win. JJ usually makes it to at least the B features, so he is definitely in contention to get into the big show. From Watertown, Connecticut, driving for Rusty Coons in the EnviroFab Response Management Services Guest Performance Spike number 1D is your 2019 Knoxville Nationals champion, David Gravel. Gravel recently announced his departure from Jason Johnson Racing and will be racing for Big Game Motorsports full-time in the World of Outlaws in 2021. Gravel has also been dipping his toes in the world of NASCAR in the Truck Series, but any plans to run NASCAR in 2021 is still to be decided. From Grass Valley, California, in the EnviroFab Response Management Services Guest Performance Spike number 1R is the Big Cat, Brad Sweet. Sweet is a two-time and now defending World of Outlaws Series champion, making his 10th try at the Chili Bowl and is always a threat to make the field. From Riverton, Illinois, for Team Ripper, driving the Allgaier Racing Shocks Ely Transportation Precision Plating Ripper number 1A is NASCAR Xfinity Series star Justin Allgaier. Allgaier always comes back to the Chili Bowl and always does exceptional compared to the guys who race dirt on a weekly basis. Look for Allgaier to be fighting to make it to the A on Saturday. A last-minute deal that gave us arguably one of the greatest mustaches in the race, driving for John Mitchell in the Circle B Diecast Bundy Built Motorsports Nice Motorsports Spike number 45M from Grimes, Iowa, is the NASCAR Truck Series star Brett Moffitt. Out of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, is the Macho Man, Brady Bacon. He will be driving the blue and silver 21H XXX chassis for Kelly Hinks, sponsored by Dahmer Powertrain, Fatheads, FK Indy, and Elliott's Trailers. Brady is one of the most popular drivers in USAC racing and a 3-time sprint car champion. On top of this, Bacon has been racing this event since 2011 and includes the preceding Tulsa shootout races in his schedules every year. The Chili Bowl brings in talents from all kinds of motorsports, and this year it will include the Top Fuel NHRA driver from John Force's stables. Drag racer Austin Prock of Avon, Indiana will be driving the Spike chassis number 19B for Hayward Motorsports. Prock will be participating for the second time in the event, his first time since 2016. Driving Jen Newman's Ripper chassis number 9 with Ken Tibble's Roofing, FK Rod Ends, Hot Rod Septic Treatment, Modern Paving and Scrap is the driver from Watertown, New York, Tim McCready. Dirt car enthusiasts will easily recognize Tim from racing modifieds. Others may know him for finishing runner-up last year in the Lucas Oil Late Model Series Championship. However, many would not elsewise know that Tim was the 2006 Chili Bowl champion. Tim's been around the block a few times, so watch for him to advance into the main event. There you have it, the 2021 entry list guide to the Chili Bowl Nationals. And I have to tell you, this list is just the start of it. There's still a ton of guys who have entered the race who have a shot to win, but we just don't have the time. With that being said, let me know down in the comments below, who do you think will win the 2021 Chili Bowl Nationals? You can catch all the action happening in Tulsa this week on this channel, Racing Nation TV, where we will be uploading daily recaps and letting you know who will be gritting up for their prelim night each day, so don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already for more Chili Bowl content. That will do it. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.